I just want to hear Nadia Jaff to speak with an English accent. I am sold. I love it. Well, we can maybe go to the movies, or maybe we can braai, because it is the weekend and we are ready for a braai day. Loved by families for generations. CROSSE and BLACKWELL is one of South Africa's most recognized brands, undoubtedly renowned for its superior quality and, of course, taste. It offers a wide range of flavors, which I think cater to all families' taste preferences and, of course, your needs. And with the many variants that are available, there's always something for everyone with C&B. We are here for that, and Teresa is here for us to show us how to make a South African classic, perfect to enjoy as a side for any braai. It's a delicious potato bake.
Yes, I'm actually braaiing tomorrow and making a potato bake. I mean, you have to have it, and you know it's going to be the first thing that disappears off the table.
Completely. It's one of those unmistakable flavors. It's something like I was saying, generations have been enjoying this.
Yeah,
absolutely. And with that comes an expectation, because it needs to be good. It's simple, but it needs to really hit all the right notes.
You're exactly right.
How do we build up this beautiful crescendo that is our potato bake?
I like that description. All right, so I'm going to be making a cheese sauce, and that's going to be layered between our potatoes, and that's going to give us all that flavor. So I'm melting some butter in our pot here, and I'm going to add some onion, which is a lovely addition to your potato bake. I always add some, and you can use red onion as well, which is
slightly sweeter,
delicious. Yeah, and a bit of garlic. And you're just going to saute that to get it nice and soft.
Those flavors.
That'll take a couple of minutes.
Engaged.
Yeah,
I love that.
And of course, our magic ingredient that's going in later, which will also add flavor and creaminess, is our CROSSE and BLACKWELL.
A little bit of zing, a little bit of tang. I love it.
Yes.
It's indulgent. It's full fat, strong tanginess. It's got versatility. Used as a binding agent, if you didn't know. It can be just a dip. I love it. Dressing, a marinade, can also break down the tissues in meat. Anything, you name it, they can do it. Thick, rich, and creamy, fit for every meal. We love our CROSSE and BLACKWELL. And it obviously is going to add a beautiful mouthfeel, lovely kind of creaminess, as you say, to this.
I love it.
Okay, so
I'm going to race ahead a little bit, but I'm going to add some flour. So yes, they would be nice and soft at this stage. So add in your flour, and then we know this is the base of our cheese sauce. It's going to help to thicken it and bring it all together. So mix that in, and then we're going to add our liquid ingredients. So we've got some milk. I've actually done it with cream as well, and that works pretty well.
Yeah, a little bit more indulgent. I love that.
Yeah,
because this, you want to get that balance of that beautiful kind of crispy caramelized top, and then you've got the beautiful creaminess, and then the beautiful body of the potato.
Totally. I'm also going to add some chicken stock. You could use vegetable stock as well. I mean, there's so much flavor going into this. It's unreal.
It's actually unbelievable. There are layers.
Yeah.
And I like that. You can build up those layers, and then the beautiful thing is you're going to bake it all together to kind of fully fuse, let everything marry in the most beautiful way. Oh.
I've also added some fresh thyme leaves, and then don't forget to season with salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, okay.
And then, let's not forget, in goes the mayo. I mean, we all have this in our fridge, don't we?
Yeah,
it's a South African staple.
And it's amazing. I'll leave it in there, even if there's nothing in it. I'll leave it in, and I'll be with like the long spoon. You know, where you're getting mayonnaise on your fingers because you're trying to get in there to get the last little bit. Don't waste a drop.
Don't waste anything. I know. I was brought up that way, that you scrape every last bit out.
Yeah, and I'm also, look, I'm a tangy kind of a guy, so I like the with this one especially. Okay, so wrapping up our beautiful cheese sauce here.
Yes.
It's creamy, it's delicious. The flavor load is there, and then of course we've got our beautiful cheese to seal the deal.
To finish it off, yes. So you're going to thicken this on the stove. It's not quite there yet, but once it's thick, you take it off the heat and add the cheese. Make sure you do it off the heat.
Okay.
Otherwise, it goes a bit stringy.
It separates, okay.
And then you're going to layer it between your potatoes, and just make sure that you cut them quite thin, because if they're too thick, they're not going to cook through.
Okay, so we haven't parboiled them or anything.
No, you can keep them raw. Just peel them, slice them thinly, and make sure they're properly covered with the cheese sauce, and it's all going to bake together. And when it's done, you're going to top it with extra lashings of your tangy mayo.
Why? Because we can.
Because
we should. I love this. It's decadent. It's not too over the top. It's budget friendly. Absolutely delicious, and it's a crowd pleaser because you can make it en masse. As Teresa quite rightly said, it's going to go fast. So maybe make a second batch just in case. But undoubtedly, Builders SA's #1 tangy mayonnaise. Only CROSSE and BLACKWELL adds that extra special. And it's absolutely beautiful. It adds flavor and texture. And to get this mouth-watering recipe, all you got to do is go to expressoshow.com. Enjoy. Wow.
Take boring out of everyday cooking with the rich, smooth, creamy, and delicious flavor of CROSSE and BLACKWELL. SA's favorite tangy mayonnaise.